But where have I been? I've been in my head. Hello, hello. So we are back. I can't say officially back because depending on how long I decide to revel in my thoughts, that's how long we're going to be back, and also that's how long we're going to be away. But hello, and welcome back. I took a short break because, like I said, I was in my head too much. At first, I can't even say at first because making videos has always been something that I just enjoy doing, that I'm also aspiring to keep doing, that I'm also hoping to improve on, or maybe gain essential skills for me to make, I don't know, the best videos that I can basically ever make. And that's not only for you guys as the audience, but then it's also for me, like I always point out, this is essentially my visual diary. So at the forefront, it's something that I enjoy doing, something that I'm hoping to develop as a hobby, something that I'm just hoping that in the future, it's a skill set that I will use. Okay, now I'm basically just talking and not saying anything. But where have I been? I've been in my head. I've been nitpicking. I've been talking harshly to myself. I haven't been kind to myself. I haven't been loving to myself. I haven't been saying the most kind words to myself. I haven't been believing in myself. I haven't been trusting myself. I haven't been allowing myself to grow. I just gave up essentially. Because at the back of my head, I was just like, why even try? Like, what is the point of all of this? Posting cringe videos. I don't like the way my voice sounds. I don't like how I look. I have to always invert my video because I feel like my face is lopsided. But then I see other people's videos and I'm like, they look normal. So what is wrong with me? Or I don't know. I was just literally nitpicking everything. And I was just like, I don't enjoy watching the videos. I feel like you're talking too much. I feel like you're doing too much. I feel like you're not doing enough. I feel like you could improve this. I feel like you could do this. I feel like you could do this better. Or, sometimes when we talk about short form content, where you see every time you post a video and then you lose one follower, you lose 2 followers, and then you're like, okay, so where am I getting it wrong? Like, what is going on? It's just discouraging. But granted, at the end of the day, my hopes and my wish is to actually build a community with an organic following. People who know me, people who follow me because of what I put out there, people who follow me because, they look at me and then they're like, oh, you know what? That's inspiring. That's encouraging. Oh, I wish I could be like Robert, but if Robert can do it, then so can I. Especially when it comes to content creation. Of course, I have goals I have set for myself. And honestly, it scares me because at the back of my mind, I'm like, is it even attainable? Is it even possible? And then at the same time, I'm like, you know what? If there's an abundance of space for us all, for people to grow and succeed, it is the online space. So I have seen what posting, being online, being a content creator, what it can do for other people. And it's also something that I just wish for myself. But I essentially started putting so much pressure on myself. And then I was just like, why even bother? I won't be like them. I won't ever be like her. I won't ever be like him. No one's ever going to watch my content. Every time I post something, I lose followers. So how am I supposed to gain the following when every time I put myself out there, I lose people? But like I said, I need to essentially at the end of the day, just remind myself that should I build a community, I need it to be organic. It can be 5, 10 people, but as long as what I put out there helps them in one way or another, encourages someone, then that is enough. that is enough. I do not wish to be for everyone, but for those few, I just wish like when they see my videos, they're like, oh, you know what? Thank you so much for talking about it. Thank you so much for putting this out there, because I was thinking about the same thing, but I didn't have the courage to do that. That is essentially the type of community that I aspire to build. So moving forward, can we say we're back? I don't know. I do not know. But I really want to be back. And I know when I started all of this, I was just saying I will be posting anything and everything. And I don't want to lie, I recorded a lot. So what have I been up to? I have been recording. But then, like I told you guys, I just started discouraging myself. I just started nitpicking. I just started asking myself, like, why are you even bothering? I had vlogs for days. But I deleted all of them because, once again, I was being my biggest and worst critic. And it's all up here. And I can't also say that that's done. That won't happen again because I'm only human. And it's also like a weakness of chasing perfection, you know? And so I don't think that does anything for anyone. So hopefully, but where have I been? I've been in my head. Starting today, I will literally be just posting anything and everything and sticking to the biggest word of anyone who's ever been successful: consistency. Just posting anything and everything and being consistent, because, you know, and I won't lie and say at the end of the day, I'm not trying to have this payoff or anything like that. I actually do wish for that at the end of the day. And people are always preaching the gospel that YouTube rewards consistency. So that is one thing that I'm just going to be living by now. I'm just going to try to be as consistent as possible and not judge myself too much. And hopefully whoever does join me on this journey will take a thing or two, will learn a thing or two, and will actually also enjoy the videos. And yeah, we just grow as a community, build our community, and encourage each other one way or another. And that is basically it for today. It's Friday. And oh, are you meaning to tell me I've been talking with it's a blueberry, sorry. So today is a Friday. So what is on the agenda this weekend? This weekend is honestly just going to be a weekend of rest and relaxation. I'm not going to be doing anything. So the main thing that I wanted to do this weekend was doing my hair, but I put in these lines like on Sunday, and I think they still look good enough for another week. But also I'm excited to just have a new hairstyle, but we'll just see, because like I said, this weekend is meant to be a weekend of rest and relaxation, and I'm starting to get back into the swing of looking for hobbies or things that I can just do to pass time and not just be on my phone the entire time, or not just watching TV the entire time, you know, looking for activities that can stimulate my brain or activities that can just help me calm down, like painting. But I do paint by numbers, and that is honestly something anyone and everyone can do. So we've got painting by numbers, and I also have a puzzle that I got myself like a few years ago that I only did once, and I want to do it again, and then afterwards maybe I'll just give it away. But I want to get into puzzles, and I want to start coloring again. I want to start reading again, because I have just been listening to audiobooks, which is also okay, but that is just me practicing on listening. I also need to go back to actually like reading physical books or just using my e-reader. Was it yesterday or the day before, I actually wanted to buy new books, but then I was just like, Roba, you have a lot of books. Well, not a lot. Well, actually a lot that you haven't read. So first read those. But when I look at them as well, like most of them, then like you really have to be in the mood, or maybe some of the topics, they're very hard. And sometimes I just want something that's like, that just calms me down, that's just entertaining. And so I have a lot of books that are in my Warenkorb shopping basket, and I keep opening it every single day, but I haven't just like pulled the triggers yet, because again, like I told you guys, one thing that I want to do this year is go home. Like, I really want to go and visit my parents. Saga, every time I'm about to spend money, I'm just like, Ropa, are you forgetting? Are you forgetting? So I can't forget, Saga, that is also one thing I need to save up for Zim. Of which, for me, I'm that girl where I can buy a plane ticket on credit, and I'm like, it doesn't matter if I start eating spaghetti and soup every day. But the most important thing is just spending time with family. So I'm really, really hoping I can do that this year. And like I said, once I finish paying off the kitchen and the washing machine, I can then go home. And also for me, in terms of going home, I know it's always nice because I'm gonna diaspora, they're bringing something. But for me, I really place value on spending time with my family. I would rather go Shandiri and when we're there, like make memories instead of buying stuff that costs 200 to 500 euros. I would rather just take that money with me, and when we're home, do something, eat a heavy breakfast, or I don't know. That is what I prioritize. But then also, because Monurgu diaspora and ukaenda komba usina chino, people are also bound to judge you, like, okay, saka ukuite iku diaspora. So that is, it's just something that I struggle with, but we will see. So hopefully we'll do them in April or in May, somewhere there. I haven't yet really planned it out, but that is one thing that I want to do. Hence why I'm also trying this content creation space, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie and say, oh, it's just for entertaining purposes, because I'm not entertaining. It's just for teaching purposes. I don't have anything to teach. I'm just a girl recording her life. If people choose to watch, then that is it. And if I get rewarded in that aspect, then I will be truly, truly grateful. But I'm just your average Jane. I'm not married. I don't have kids. And, it's still a struggle to actually know, Kuti, what is my niche. But hopefully with time, I will figure it out. And yeah, this will also be a journey that encourages not only me, but other people to just start. I have goals for myself. And on that note, don't forget to click subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And yeah, let's start this journey. Okay, so I will check in with you guys later. We're just going to have a weekend vlog, and hopefully you stick along for the ride. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Comment, like, and subscribe.